How on earth does this seed have so much stuff on the island you spawn on? That is a question I'm sure no one is looking for the answer to, because this seed has a lot on the island you spawn on. Because right at spawn, we can see we have this pretty decently sized plains biome, at least for an island standard, right next to a tiny little bit of savanna with quite a lot of mangrove forest we can see all over the place. And not only do we have mangrove forest, but we have a lot of different biomes across this entire island, such as say some humongous, very broken mountains around the place, such as some jungle biomes around here, and including a few structures here and there, such as this one village we can see right here, and not just any village, but a desert village. Somehow a desert village with no desert in sight. We have a village that's right in the middle right here, giving us not only desert villages, but also mangrove villages, as well as potentially a little bit of jungle villages too. So 3 separate different type of biome specific villages inside this one single village. Very cool, very epic, and that's not where this island actually ends, because heading off in this direction, we can also see a lot of other different types of shattered mountains we can see around the place, with some very interesting generations here and there, and including just a little bit of desert we were looking for. Because not only do we get all this like shattered and broken terrain, but we also get just a tiny little island floating itself all the way up here, which isn't just savanna, but also mangrove forest. We have this tiny bit of mangrove forest right on the top of this one island at 201 blocks up in the sky. And then heading yourself around the coast, we not only get a whole bunch of coral reef we can see around the place, but we're also going to eventually run into this pretty decently sized jungle biome we can see around here. Again, considering it's on an island, it is fairly decent size. But yeah, heading yourself over here, we see quite a lot of jungle biome and quite a lot of things inside the jungle biome, such as parrots, such as bamboo, and such as a bunch of melons around the place too. And on top of that, probably the closest you could actually get from this one island to mainland, and including getting yourself this one jungle temple we can see sitting yourself literally right over here. But next to the island jungle, you get yourself quite a bit of beach biome we can see right here, as well as just this tiny little bit of forest right over here. And when I say forest, I mean jungle forest, not normal forest. But if you are looking for an actual normal forest, then just head yourself off in this direction for a little bit, because yes, this island also has, even if it's just a very small one, still a tiny amount of normal forest over here. Because right over here, we get this tiny little stretch of forest biomes with oak, with birch, and with everything else you could find inside a forest, including a savanna biome right over here, with actually quite a bit of lava lakes as we can see around here too. And since you're over here, you might want to head off in this direction for about 400 or so blocks, because we're eventually going to find a mushroom island just sitting itself literally right over here. Sure, it's not the biggest mushroom island we've ever seen in the world, but it is still a way in getting yourself a bunch of mycelium, mushrooms, and all of the different types of stuff. And if nothing else, it is a good place in actually basing up to actually go and raid this one ocean monument literally just off in this corner we can see right here. But even if you just stay on this one island, it's still astonishing to think about how many things you could actually get from the 5 different types of wood types, from the village, from the mountains, from every other different type of thing on this one single island you actually spawn on. Incredible. Check it out for yourself if you're interested. But for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all later.